In this tutorial in Microsoft Excel, I'd like to show you how to clean up your formatting in a workbook using Search and Replace. I have on the screen a copy of a fictitious federal tax worksheet 2018 for qualified dividends. And when I start to scroll down the sheet, I see I have some issues. I have the lines in bold, I have the type here in Arial Narrow, but then as I begin to move down the sheet, I run into some lines that are formatted simply by Arial. They look different, and I do not have bold here on the number of the item as they're entered. So I'd like to make this look uniform. Let me show you a very easy way to do that. First of all, I'm going to click on the cells that I want to change that are not bold, to make them bold, and to change the types font and the type quality of bold. So I have these highlighted. Then I'll click on Find and Select, and I'll click on Replace. Now I have a box come up. I have to make sure the Find What and Replace With are both empty. We're just going to work on the Format. So I click on the Format tab, and these happen to be just straight Arial. So I'm going to click down here till I get to my Arial. And I'll click on Arial. I'm going to find Arial that are, let's see, they're 10 and they're regular. And now I'm going to click OK. I will replace them with, I click the Format tab again, and the one I want is called Arial Narrow, which matches the ones above. I'll replace them with a bold and a 10, and I'll click on OK. And I'll just go Replace All. Now, because I've had these highlighted, it won't replace every cell, just the cells in the area that I've highlighted. I'll click Replace All, and it made 19 replacements. It replaced both the cells with data in them and the blank cells. So all these are now formatted Arial Narrow Bold. Did it really nice with a Search and Replace. I could have highlighted them and done a double change here, but this was easy. Now let's look at the lines here in the other part of the document. I'm going to now replace, we'll click on the Format. I'm going to do Arial Regular 10. I want that. I'll leave that the same. And to Format now, I will take off the bold and make it regular. So that will not change these cells. Since I have none highlighted, it should change the cells in the rest of the document. I'll click on OK. And I'll just go, well, for safety's sake, I'll go ahead to these areas here. And now I'll do Replace All. And now it replaced the formatting in that whole part of my worksheet. So now it matches what I had above. You can also change it through an entire workbook. And so it's a nice way to use the Search and Replace to clean up your formatting. Another nice cleanup is spelling. I see I have some issues here, for example, in this cell. So you click on Review and Spelling, and here's where I can change this is ENTR, I'll change it to Enter, and click Change. And the next one is line, and I'll change that to Line, Change. And this is Computation, I think that's the way I want it, so I'll ignore it. Ignore that to Taxable, should be Taxable, change, and we're good to go. So that takes care of the area that I highlighted. If I want to click the whole sheet, I can go back and select the Review Spelling again. It'll start at the beginning. There should be a than, and you understand spell check, so I won't bore you with this. But it gives me an opportunity to clean up my sheets in a very easy way with Microsoft Excel, both for spelling and for formatting.